All right, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is raining, and I dropped off a brand new broom for the skate park this morning. So it's in that box. Sorry, I got some sciatica issues still. Ooh. No, I didn't walk. I took the fucking train. No way I was walking this. And plus, whatever, my clothes and my work clothes and stuff that I had yesterday on my back, yo, I'm telling you, I can't have anything on my back. Oh. But I want to let you guys see the broom. Well, so you see the pink tip, green stick, that's the new broom. So we can clean the skate park. Now I just got to get a shovel. But anyway, guys, I want to talk about something important. Because some people, like I said, some rollerblades are chattering about me when you don't know me. So I want to say this for a record. A rollerblade asked me on Instagram last night, like, yo, man, I know it's none of my business. I asked you before, and I was just wondering, like, what the hell's going on your YouTube, man? Like, who's this guy, right? And I'm like, listen, man, I can't talk about it with you. I can't talk about it to anyone. I don't want you swinging or throwing fists or none of that. I don't want no one doing anything. That's why I want to keep quiet. And he's like, yo, man, I'm not going to take his words out of his mouth. I'll let you guys assess that. But, I want to post a conversation, but I need to get his permission first. I feel like this could be a good story because he's telling me, like, how am I the bad guy? I'm like, and I'm telling him, I don't know. It's like, and he's like, yo, I saw that last video. Like, you burned someone? Who burned you? And if someone burned someone, you mean everyone in New York burned you? And I'm like, that's what I've been saying. Everyone burned me. Right, Yuki? Right, Samantha? Right, Carlos? These are older people that used to live here, that know every last one of you. That's the thing. Lord Brian, he can even test for this. He's watching you guys, and you know what? This is why he's not mad at some, because some of you are just following a story, a narrative, someone that's spreading gossip, right? That's what you're doing, and you're feeding into it, and you believe it because that's your people's, that's your friend, and I can understand that part. But you have to reason. I use that word reason because people are not using their common sense. So with that said, everyone, and the only person that should be asking me for anything right now is Ray. Not Ray Mendez. I'm talking about my Chinese friend Ray. See, he's back, mind you, now he's in Japan. He finally got some employment after like 4 years of fucking working. Yeah, he now is starting to talk to me. He's watching my Instagrams now. That's when I know. I was like, wait, is that Tariff? Ray? Yo, you back online? Yeah, I haven't talked to him since Madison, Wisconsin, 2020. Yeah. So I just want people to know, I dropped off a broom. That's just my heart talking. That's not my thoughts. Me doing this for the park and for everyone else, that's just my heart. Like I told my friend on Instagram, listen, when you offer me a place to stay, I told you no. But you can support when you can, when I need your help. And he's like, you always can stay here. But he doesn't understand. I don't want to interfere in anyone's lifestyles. I don't want to be that burden. I'd rather be someone you say, hey, I got a guy that might need something. Hey, let me give him a call. I want to be that guy. So you know that you never know when you you come across someone that's willing to, or looking for someone with specialty skills. So with that said, everyone, I just want to share that I had a conversation with this guy. And he's like, yo, man, you're going through a lot of nonsense, man. You lost your girl. You lost your fiance, girlfriend. You're going through a lot. You got your face fucked up. Like, And you went homeless and you got robbed for all your cameras? How much bullshit do you have to take? I was like, exactly. No one wants to talk about those things. No one wants to talk about what happened to over $10,000 worth of camera equipment. I got these bougie Canons from old school Canon cameras, everybody, and I'd have to jailbroke them. If I wasn't smart and had an intellect and no computer science and coding, I would never have done this. I wouldn't even be shooting right now, or I would probably be shooting, but I wouldn't ever have jailbroken a camera. Mind you, everyone, Canon doesn't like the idea of jailbreaking their cameras, and yeah, they're not happy. This is why I can never be sponsored by that brand. I literally I re-engineered their sensor to be basically open gate, 14-bit raw video. I took an old Canon 7D. I want everyone and every videographer to let the audience know how difficult, and what I did was pretty fucking ballsy. Some people were able to do it, but here's the problem. You can brick the camera. Oh yes, if you do something wrong, you can literally brick the camera forever. That's the side effect of like buying equipment for used for under $300 and then taking a risk with that $300. So I'm in a skate park this morning because I dropped off the road and I'm waiting for it to stop. It's supposed to stop raining a little bit. I want to get back to the train station. But I want to just have a conversation with everyone about my conversation. I thought it meant something, you know? I'm glad that someone in New York realized something. And mind you, this person's like, yo man, it's wrong how people did not support you. And you're asking for support. I'm asking for support now about other things, right? Legal things, right? And no one's paying attention. And mind you, this woman from Wisconsin that I know, she said, hey, when that time comes, I got you. I'm like, oh, wait, you're from Madison. Well, past Perry, which is out, well, it's still Dane County. It's still Madison. But yeah, you got Baraboo, you got Wisconsin Dells, you got Fishbird, yeah. It's all Madison. Yeah. And I used to live in Fitchburg. And that's when, if you Google Ida Wyman, IDAWYAN, if you Google that name, she was my mentor. She's a World War II photographer. I used to go to her place when I was at university, right, Yuki? I used to go over the place to fix her computer. She wasn't computer savvy, but she knew what exactly the common things to do on a computer. But all she wanted to do was take her negatives that she had on film and make them into digital. So I helped her do that. And I kept driving over, and the reason how I met her was through my lawyer my former friend and lawyer that did live in Wisconsin. Her name was Laura. Now she lives in Springfield, Illinois. She's taking care of her mother because her mother's 92 years old. Holy crap, bro. Ooh, and she's still kicking. And she had my panda. Yo, I'm not sure if, Ray, if you remember this, bro. Remember we drove to our house and we thought, mind you, this is our first time going to our house, right? Because we was thinking like, oh, she needed her computer fixed. Okay, that'd be easy, right? We get there, she's a fucking mansion. It's a fucking mansion. I'm like, yo, are you serious? You live here on the opposite side, the rich side of Pittsburgh? She's like, yeah, come on in, boys. Went inside, and guess what? We asked her, can we do a university party here for our class? She was like, sure. I'm like, what? That easy? She's like, I know you guys are not going to trash it. And it's for the UW? Hell yeah. She literally let us party in her mansion. That was the shit. Guys, it's on my Facebook. The dance-off. It was law versus medical. Yo, it was sick, bro. It was nonsense. It was freaky deaky Asian girls getting freaky, white girls getting nasty, black girls are showing their real black potential. Dude, it was fun. Oh, I missed my fucking days, man. It was so fun. And I think Wendy was, she was sexy Asian girl. Oh, she was Thai, Lamalian, she was mixed. But man, she had a black woman's booty on an Asian girl. I swear. I fucking swear to you, man. Sorry, ladies, I'm sexualizing, but I was like, no, something's wrong here. That looks like a black booty. I'm sorry, I'm black, and that looks like a black booty on an Asian girl. How? How? And she's like, oh, you like my donka-dong? I was like, oh, so you flirting? Yeah, she was cool. Dude, I miss those days, man. But that's what I was telling my friend on Instagram. Like, those same people that they were friends and then they were going through school financials and people, yeah. Those are the people that don't want to pick up the phone. And that's why Yuki's mad. That's why Lord Brian's mad. This is why Steven is mad, and some people like Dewey. Dewey's a photographer in Wisconsin. He doesn't understand why people and he's like, yo, bro, you can always come me and stay me and my daughter if you come back to Madison. I was like, yeah, but I'd rather find my own place. I like being listen, it's not that I don't want to. I just don't want to ruin the mood. I don't want people to change what they normally do in their homes. You know what I mean? I just don't like the idea. I can understand if like, oh, we planned this and we staying over because we got something to do, or we going to some mountain and we camping, or we going to a freaking cookout and everyone's gonna be staying at your place and then everyone's gonna wake up and have a big ass breakfast. That would be cool though. See, I want to do that for my audience. I want to go. Here's the thing. If you watch my channel, I used to travel and I used to look for YouTubers. So instead of looking for YouTubers, I decided that I would go to each hostel and I would cook for everybody. That was the thing. I wanted people to have like a home good meal. And that's why all the hostels like, yeah, Panda, when you coming back? And it's been a while. Like, are you coming back anytime soon? Because we kind of need some video stuff. I'm like, oh, bad timing. I'm not coming back anytime soon. I'm poor. I'm broke. I'm broke. I'm poor. Oh, man, I wish I had the money to fly back and forth. But who wants to fly these days after all the goddamn crazy nonsense what's going on in airlines? First, Spirit goes bankruptcy and shuts down. Then you got planes falling out the sky, engines fall off the plane, and disasters. Nah, I'm taking the Amtrak train. I take 3 days. I take my 3 days. I can relax on the train, and I love the Amtrak. I'm not promoting Amtrak. Amtrak did not sponsor this video, but ladies and gentlemen, I love taking. When I used to go to Portland, mind you, on vacations, or when I was living in Madison, I used to take the train from, mind you, either from Milwaukee or Chicago. But anyway, it's best to just go from Milwaukee anyway. Because there's not a station in Madison. There were talks about it for decades already to build a freaking Amtrak station in Madison. There are several rail lines that go there, and there's a cargo line too. Yes, it can go there, but it chooses not to go that route. But anyway, everybody in Madison, and if you're from Wisconsin and you're watching this, leave a comment in the comments about that. It's been going on for what, 20 years since Walker was in office? Yeah, glad he's gone. Yeah, but anyway, so with that said, everyone, that's how long I've been in Wisconsin. So if anybody in Wisconsin, I'm sorry, if anybody should be saying I burned someone, it should be people in Wisconsin, not New York, right? Well, Brian, right, Yuki? Because we had a good time, we lived there, we delved there, we left New York because people were being, let's be really serious, people were being selfish. And we started to realize, like, no one said thank you. No one was calling us and saying, hey, man, thanks for taking care of my kid. You none of these old ways are saying thank you or pretending they don't remember what happened at the Hudson River. Like, are you serious? Are you serious? There were like 35, 40 of you. And I can see your faces today. And you don't remember. All right. So, and that's why Yuki's mad. That's why she questioned, like, why go back there? Like, it's the pandemic. There's nowhere to go. San Francisco is a hot mess. San Diego is crazy. LA was, wow. LA during the pandemic? No fucking way. I'm not staying in no way. I would have been a dead man if I would have stayed. I would have been on the news. Body found of a photographer floating in the Los Angeles River. Come on, bro. No way, man. You guys have not watched those old videos, have you? It was so brutally. It looked like The Purge. You ever seen that movie, The Purge? Yeah, it looked just like that. Everyone was looting, everyone was ranting, everyone was doing things you should not see on the streets. People were defecating on the sidewalk in public. No one cared in San Francisco and also Los Angeles. That's why I was like, no, San Francisco. It's going to recover, which it did, kind of. But if you live in the Bay Area, you know you got other options, you got other cities you can live in. But crime is still a thing in the Bay Area. Oakland too. Oakland, you were awful. Yeah, I wasn't going to Oakland during the pandemic. That would have been a death sentence. But with that said, everyone, just want to share some of the things I was sharing last night that I started to cry. Like, damn, man, my life changed. Did it not just a 360? It started with mommy, bro. It started with her. Then it started with you. But in reality, listen, I'm a kid, right? Growing up trying to be something because no one wanted to listen to me when I was a fucking kid. No one wanted to believe me when I was a fucking kid. No one wanted to listen. I had to fucking make my own path. And that's why I'm upset at my audience and not why my audience is not listening. This is my own path. And no one sat there and gave me mentorship other than Ida Woodman and some other few people. That's why I said it earlier in this video. If you Google Ida Woodman, she's my photographer mentor. I got back in photography because of her. When I saw her strips and her negatives, I was like, oh my panda. These are money. She's like, oh. I said, you gotta literally store these for your grandchildren, so your grandchildren have memories of what happened. And you know what? I did all that transfer from negative to digital. I did all that for free. I didn't charge her. At the beginning, when she asked for computer service, when I first met her, yes, I gave her a bill. I charged her because I was doing this at the university, and then it kind of went off. Like, all the students asking me to fix their computers and their laptops, and I literally had to tell some people, you need to just get a new laptop. This laptop is like 10 years old. You're not trying to kick it hard like that. But I want to watch my movies, and ma'am, you understand? You're DDR. You got DDR at the time. She was still on DDR2, and there was DDR3. Think about that. If you know memory sectors at that time, we were on DDR3. Mind you, we're on DDR5 now. And there's a DDR6 coming soon, in the next year or so. So that science has improved. If you guys don't know about computer technology and how RAM can help benefit and make things run faster, yeah. And I was like, I can't even find the stick. And then when I found the stick on eBay, you know how much they want for it? $164. That's how ancient it was. So yeah, some students, some faculty, even some people in Madison reach out to me like, hey Panda, some kids, some college student reached out to me and say, you can fix my daughter's computer. Like, I even had this fucking clinic in Madison reached out to me. I'm like, yo man, I'm not a business. I just started this because my friend had a computer problem, then my other friend started asking me, and then this shit went off wild crazy. It went crazy for no reason. And some of you might say, why don't you just start a computer business? In New York City? Hell no, too much competition. No, if I was in Madison, I'd make that money. But then again, I'm not going to cop block my friend Nick Lashalik that has a computer, because he's also into that too. We both were, and he's a rollerblader. I'm not going to cop block him either. He works on State Street. So his shop is called Tech Heroes, I believe it is called. Tech Heroes. So if you Google Tech Heroes, that's his shop. So I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to cop block, you know. But man, my roommate snores fucking loud. Oh my panda. Oh my panda. Woo! Woo! That boy can. But anyway. But I'm just sharing. I'm just letting people know why I don't want to stay at people's houses. This is the main reason. I don't want to be burnt, but also I don't want to be the gossip of someone's next story. If I'm going to be your next story, I should be a story of inspiration, how I'm fighting this battle of houselessness, discrimination. Mind you, my rights have been violated, not just by civilians, but NYPD and the system itself. Hey, I'm not saying I deserve a free get-by card. No, I want to work for it. This is why I'm up early this morning, trying to help the skate park. Do my part as a community, a leader. Listen, I'm not going to let someone on the internet change who I am and make false statements and try to spread bad rumors and contact all these people. This is why no one believes anything of the rumors, because these are the people that I've been visiting for a while, that I know for a while, that I never took advantage of. And if anything, the owner of the hostel took advantage of me because I gave him super discounts on my photography. You know his website, you go to the website, I could have charged him thousands and thousands of dollars for that. Oh, yes, I can. By definition, by law, by New York State law, and any law, mind you, as a photographer, any photographer, that kind of work, yo, bro, you should have charged him at least $5,000. At least $5,000. When you do real estate photography, that's money. Anybody wants to take photos of their business and they are promoting and they making money, yo, you deserve, royalties. Well, as long as they're using your images, they should pay you royalties. But I choose not to let him pay me royalties. So keep that in mind, because I know he's a good man and he helps people. He even gives you a discount if you come short. Let's say you want to spend a Walmart night, but you don't have enough. You're short by maybe like $10 or $15, right? Just go to the owner or the front desk, ask Jonathan or whoever, and just say, hey man, I love this place. I want to stay one more day, but is there any cheaper accommodation you can give me? I got let's say the room was like $64 a night, right? But you only got 50, right? Let me say, let's see what I can do. They will literally do that for you if they choose. If you are a good visitor, and mind you, if you're your first time, I'm not sure if they would do it on your first time, but if you come back and forth once a year, 2 times a year, 3 times a year, and you're a regular that comes back normally every seasonal, and then remember you, of course, they probably will hook you up. They would like to see you return, and if you bring more guests, that's even a bonus for you, because now you brought friends. It's like, hey, they're like, oh, what's up, man? Like, I brought some friends this time. Like, oh, word, I got you. Yeah, so that's what hostels are. It's networking. It's not a fucking shelter. It's not a place where people are supposed to be asking other people, hey, man, can I get some of that? Like last time. dude ate my food. And I didn't say anything. Yo, I was like, well, my roommate's like, yo, that dude. Like, I know. But anyway, you know, it's a past is a past. But now, I feel like the houses are coming more like this sanctuary for idiots, in my opinion. People violating other people's, yeah. The house is cool now, and, you know, but I really believe that if anyone wants to travel and learn languages, go across the broad, go to those hostels. Understand what those houses are. You see people from all over. Someone probably from Switzerland. Someone's probably from freaking Brazil. Someone probably from Turkey. You know, in one room or in the lounge area where there maybe be a pool table or some game board games if you play games. So I don't know. Oh, why is it not displaying? Okay. So I just got to do the best I can. I really have to. Mind you, I'm fighting this fight alone. Ain't nobody come knocking on my door. You see that? Other than you. Think about it. You're the only fucking people that came to my door and opened it and he was like, hello, I'm interested. Everybody just wants, you know, as I said before, I'm not going to say any more about the nonsense here in New York City with so-called people that want to so-called say, oh, we friends, right? We peeps. No, we not. No, we not, bro. I'm not peoples with no one. I'm neutral. I respect you as a human being. But when it comes down to saving lives and trying to help people, and you guys are saying, oh, you got my back, and you're throwing, oh, sorry for your condolences. And like, dude, I've been here for fucking 3 years, and now you saying that? No, man, that's so disrespectful. Yeah, last year that happened on a live stream when we're doing the free skate giveaway. One guy came up to mind you, it's a 5-hour video. Guy comes up to me and was like, yo, bro, your Panda, thanks for the food again, man. Yo, I'm sorry about your losses, bro. I know he was drunk, high, had them fucking munchies. Fucking, get out of here. You weren't sincere. He was not sincere, everybody. Wasn't sincere at all. Sit on this table. My butt cheek. My seems like I'm not gonna get rid of this problem until I do something legally and dramatically about, well, I don't want to, listen, I don't want to hurt people. I used to do that shit a long time ago. That's why I used to fight. Not either lately. I'm so rusted bucket, like in rollerblading. I can feel that I'm stiff in rollerblading. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I know he's not coming back here. These little Mexican little motherfuckers, bro. Nah, bro. We cleaned up all that shit, bro. Look. Guys, did you see what they left over there the other day? It was mad human feces on fucking the baby wipes because of these guys. Look. I dare him come into my fucking face. Guys, you should watch my Instagram video. Parks and I were here. We had to... Dude, there was so much human feces and baby dookie wipes. Ew, bro. Get out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here. No. They left dookie fucking... No. Get the fuck out of here. That was disgusting. If you did not watch matter of fact, I'm gonna capture record it. Guys, oh my panda. It was disgusting. All these like baby wipes with human feces dookie. They left, mind you, Parks sit down on purpose to take a picture. It was all my pants. Ugh. It was nasty, bro. It was nasty. Get the fuck out of here. Stay at the skate park. See, this is why I gotta be here. Niggas wanna camp underneath there, underneath the tree and shit. Drinking and doing drugs. I had to clean up needles and shit from the fuck. Oh, get the fuck out of here. Oh. Sorry, everyone, but you don't understand. These are the kids' playground. This is for the kids, the little kids. No. This is for us. We didn't have these skate parks back in the day. Stay out the fucking park. Go drink some fucking Vodka somewhere else. Stay out the park. Look, he over there. He doesn't understand. I would get parked. He took a shit. Look, he's taking a shit. Right there. Oh my God. Yo, look. He's taking a shit right now. Oh my Vanda. Nasty motherfucker, bro. Oh. You see what I mean? That is the reason why. Oh, the same guy? Yeah, same. Yo, that little motherfucker. Nasty. Mind you, the bathrooms are open. Oh, that's State Park. That doesn't open till 7. Oh. Motherfucker, bro. Excuse my language. I am so sorry. I am racist toward Mexicanos. No. These drunk mother McLaren Mexicanos. They like to hang out on the other side of where the barbecue is because they set fires every night because they're too cold, right? You see them in the winter. But all winter long, dude, oh, man. Needles, syringes, beer bottles. Like, you see what is it? The cocaine baggies. Yeah, they had cocaine baggies over here. Dude, yo, this is why I'm glad I was here and I recorded this guy taking a shit. Oh, my panda. Guy is nasty, everybody. This is what I'm talking about. This is why we gotta be here. He probably wanted to take a shit over here. Why would you want... Dude, first of all, why would you want to take a shit in front of this building when there's a camera? Oh, you're stupid. This he's stupid. He's stupid. Oh my Vanda, I cannot believe we just saw him take a shit. Stay out the fucking skate park. Now you understand what I was talking about. I wasn't making this stuff up, everybody. These guys are really disrespectful. Listen, if you had kids and your kid came to the skate park and you step upon syringes and needles and all that nonsense, and you're 8 years old. Come on, the kid could have got stabbed in his toe, could have caught some virus, anything could have happened. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Protect the parks. Any park. I don't care where you live. You pay taxes for it. Protect the parks. Keep the parks clean. Oh, my panda. And keep the hobos out of there, man. Motherfucker just took a shit right there. Oh, nasty, man. I'm ending this live stream now. I think you guys had enough. I think you guys saw enough. I think you guys saw enough for today. With that said, everyone, I'm gonna end the live stream. You guys have a good day. I want to report this because I don't want this dude coming back here. I don't want him sleeping here. I don't want him camping here. All that. Guys, you have to watch my Instagram video when I was at the skate park. And mind you, I asked them to come help clean. They said they were going to, and they did. But I discovered they had nah, yo, this time, Panda, yo, let's go fuck this nigga. Let's go fuck these there's all of them. It's all of them. So he came all the way on that side of the park to come over here to take the shit. Now he's gonna go all the way around, pretending like he's going somewhere. That's what their scheme is. Pretending. Looking for something. Yeah, you're looking for a place to take a poopy. Nasty. Sorry, everyone. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that I use language and profanity. I'm supposed to keep it clean. But you got to understand. At the moment, it just pisses you off that they do this in broad daylight.